So what's your name and where do you live?
Hello, my name's Terry and I live in Bedfordshire.
And how long have you had your clutter challenge?
Well, when I was a child, I had a lot of stuff around my room. My mum and dad always telling me to clear up your room and get tidied. And then I got married 37 years ago and moved into a house with my husband, who's also a clutter problem. And so over the years, things has been 37 years plus the childhood. So on and off over the years.
So how many rooms and areas in your home are cluttered?
I would say 2 rooms are very cluttered. 1, 2, maybe about 3 other rooms that have got some clutter in. Yeah.
Before you started your clutter clearing journey, what did you try to deal with your clutter?
I tried throwing everything into bags and boxes, picking up everything from the floor, putting everything into bags and boxes, and trying to sort things into things that I could keep, things that I can get rid of, things that, things perhaps I could put away, things. Then suddenly it thinks this bag there was just suddenly a bag just left on its side because I didn't know what to do with it. Also, if people came to the house or if we knew that people were coming, it was a case of going absolutely mad, picking up everything from the room, throwing it into bags and boxes, putting it into another room, shutting all the doors, making sure that nothing was on, absolutely going crazy, putting things from this room to that room to that room, and trying to sort things out, trying to have suddenly things when I felt better, suddenly rushing around doing loads and loads of stuff, and then because of my health things suddenly saying, well, I can't do anything for the next 2 or 3 weeks. So it's a case where it was being cleared and then getting back again, being cleared and then getting back again.
So before you started your journey, what was your biggest challenge?
I think things on the floor, things being on the floor and being trip hazards. And also, I think having people coming into the house, sometimes, people had to come into the house to do things. And the challenge was, they kept saying, well, we can't do something because there's no room for it. We can't get into the rooms. Or used to have an ambulance come or a fire brigade check the fire alarms. And they said, well, look, we've got to send a report. We've got to send a report to be checked, because you've got too much clutter. You're a health risk. You need help. And yeah.
So with hindsight, given how long you've had your clutter challenge, why do you think you failed to clear it in the past?
Because I don't think I had the knowledge to actually work out why the things were coming back. I used to clear a space and then it suddenly clicked. Why is it doing it? What's the problem? And now I know that why the things keep on accumulating in that place, and I can see them. The other thing is the fact that because I've had a lot of health problems over the years, it meant that I could only do the clearing within the time that I was well enough to do it. And then I used to do things, and then it all used to fall apart because I couldn't do anything for the next few weeks at least. And it just used to grow back again. And also picking up leaflets. One of my things that I like is to gather information. And so when I go out to shops or anywhere, I pick up leaflets everywhere I go because I think myself, well, it might be handy for somebody. It might be handy for me. I need to gather all the information from that leaflet. And then, of course, that leaflet gets around the house and it's never got out of the house. So, yeah.
So what advice would you have for anyone who's nervous about starting their clutter clearing journey?
I think I was a bit nervous at the start. And I think that don't be frightened about it. Claire's very good to help you through the clutter challenge. Everything is broken down into little pieces. And you just have to go at the pace that is right for you. There'll be times when you learn lots of things and perhaps you need to process those things. And sometimes on the journey, you might get a bit frustrated, you might get a bit resentful. Oh, no, I haven't done this in the past. I can't be bothered to do that thing. But I would say at least, if you're nervous, just go with it. It's quite an easy journey to start off with. And there's people there from the social gatherings and from Claire at least to give you support. And you'll find it very, very interesting. You'll find yourself, think of yourself, well, I'm not a strange person. I'm normal. I'm normal at least. There are other people who've got the same problem, and I thought myself I was on my own. So just take the plunge. As I said, everything's broken down into short pieces. If you can manage half an hour here or half an hour there to start off with, that's fine. Even 5 minutes to watch a video, because the video is very small. So just start, and I'll tell you something, you'll learn so much about yourself and your clutter. And you'll suddenly start looking at your house in a different way. So that's what I'd say.
Lovely, thank you.